Okay, so here just to walk you through with the TC/AA and just setting up with the vinyl and just doing like a sort of basic cutting flexi. So to start with, we'll switch it on. Cartridge will move over to the right hand side, and if you want to move the cartridge out, you just press local pause and then use the arrow buttons just to move the cartridge, and up and down to move the vinyl forward and back. When you're happy with the position of where you want the cartridge to begin with, you'll just press origin. It'll always cut over to the left hand side, so it wouldn't use this part now from where it's set. It would always cut over to this side. So when you're loading the vinyl in, you'd either have, if you have it on a stand, put the roller on the back, or if you can just put it on the back of the desk and you just feed it through. The most important thing to remember though is with the pinch rollers. If I move the cartridge just a bit out of the way, you can see all the pinch rollers that we've got line up with these white brackets. That's important because all the feed rollers are underneath these white brackets, so if you have them set just a bit across, either the vinyl won't move, or if you've got one or two set up wrong, it might just sort of come out a bit skewed when it's cutting. Right, so and the next thing you want is just to make sure that the blade's set up correct. So the blade's really quite small on these, like just cutting standard vinyl. It's about half the width of a credit card. To adjust it, you simply move this sort of golden cog around there, and then you can adjust it with the silver one underneath to sort of extend it or reel it back in. Once you're happy with how you've got it set up, you can just secure it by tightening the golden one. Now, another important thing is the ridge around the blade holder goes inside this little cutout bit in the actual holder on the cartridge. So sometimes people stick out on the top and obviously it won't cut down onto the vinyl. Okay, so once you're happy with it, select the part where you want to, you can do it like a test. So local pause, move it into the place, press origin, and then you can just press test. Local pause in. Right. Yep. That's come out quite well. If your square comes out, if you do a test and it all comes out in one go and it hasn't like sort of left like a diamond shape, you might just need to increase the pressure or extend the blade just a tiny bit. Most likely I'd go with sort of increasing the pressure for it there, just to make sure that it cuts through. So put it back into origin. When the system's online, it will just come saying system coil. So if we go to Flexi now, just got a simple test sort of already written out. To write the text, just simply click on this T and you can write there. And to move it around, if you go back to the cursor, you can change the size of it and move it around to sort of position it where you like. Just get rid of that one and go back to this. To change the font and the style, if you just click text up here, you've got the different fonts and you can change the size of it. Once you're happy with it, if you go File, Cut and Plot. Okay. Also, for the first time, if you're opening Flexi, it'll open up Production Manager. Our one looks quite a bit cluttered. I imagine like you might have only just one or two. So if you to add like a setup, you can right click on here, go through the add setup stage, as sort of mentioned in another video. But just quickly minimise that. Just make sure you've got the right cutter selected up here on the list, and here you can change a few more settings if you like. It's mainly just best to sort of stick with the default, just for like simple cutting like we're doing at the moment. So if we click send, So once you finish cutting, as you can see, it's quite hard to see on this material, but we just cut out the basic sort of text. You can put, in Flexi you can select to put a weeding frame, so it'll put a box around all the text for you, so it's easier to weed it out once you're finished. And finally, just to sort of run through, I'll just put that back to Origin just to go back to the main menu. If you want to increase the speed, it's just the up and down keys just to change that. And if you want to adjust the pressure, it's just the left and right on here. Pressure, I mean, it's like I said, if you've got the blade sort of extended about half the width of a credit card, you might usually sort of around that sort of 60, 70 mark. But it can vary like with use and for what different things you're cutting. But that pretty much concludes like all the sort of basic stuff just for cutting with the TC AA.